Hello, welcome to the Reframing Mindset podcast. We are clear my head of the thoughts that are preventing clarity and practice my speech, among other things. Episodes range from informative knowledge to funny stories about my experiences, and in the future, maybe include interviews. So subscribe and enjoy. Episodes drop every other day. Okay, so now welcome back to the Reframing Mindset podcast. My name is Colin Smith Brooks, and this episode is the gym draft, So it's where I give you a draft idea of the cost it would take for me to go to that gym the first day, you know, and it's a lot, you know. And the reason why it's a lot is because the gym ain't free and I have to pay to go in. I'm in the real world now. Usually at UWI, when I was at university, I just had to had my UID, I could just go into the gym, but in the real world, I have to pay and then I have to pay a fee and all these things. So, but this episode is dedicated to my gym bros, the youths that love going to gym to get that gym body and all these things. So I just going to just tell you the cost of me, cost it would take me to go into the gym. Yeah, so the day you see me in the gym is the day I amass this amount. Yeah, man. So let's get into it, man. So, boom, the first thing is water. So we have to keep hydrated. And the arbitrary number that I've come up with is 6 bottles of waters per day. That's the that's the basic amount that I come with. Say, okay, that 6 bottles of water a day would be enough to keep me hydrated for going to the gym every day. So it would be 6 bottles of water times 31. So that would be 186 bottles of water per month. And since a case of water comes in with 24, so I would divide that 186 by 24, and I get 7.75 cases, which is equivalent of 8 cases of water per month. And where I would buy it, the case of water is about for $800 the most, or it could go up to 1,000, but I just put it at 800 for now because of the water I buy. And with that price tag, the amount of the amount I would have to spend $6,400 per month for water. For water alone to drink and keep myself hydrated every day for when I go to the gym. The next thing now is the fear. Fear. So to go to the gym from where I'm at, it costs $100 to reach the gym and $100 to come back home. So that's $200 times 31 days, which is equal to $6,200 a month for the fare to go every day. But I just said that, and I'm not going to the gym 7 days a week, so it's less than 6,200. I don't know how many day a week I'm actually going, you know, but that's the case in case I'm going for it every day. So the cost is coming out. Then now we have food and drink. So food, I have to actually eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And drink now, the drink would be, as I thought before, would be like the nutrition drink. So it would be like, so what I have in mind so far is like lemonade, so lime and sugar, banana drink, banana peanut drink, punch, and beetroot drink. Those give me the three variety of nutrients that we need in drink this flavor. So beetroot give me iron and stuff like that. Um, Banana give me that other nutrients, I think magnesium and all those other random nutrients with the peanut. Give me some other nutrients that is pretty beneficial for for bodybuilding. And limeade is just good for vitamin C. Vitamin C keep your body immune and all these things, vitamin C, nice, and it tastes and the lemonade tastes good, So it just and the thing about the lemonade also it's more liquidy compared to the other two, which is more punchy, like it's more thick and stuff like that. So it's a nice cool drinks to just chill on. hmm The food now, the food, I have a variety of idea. So I have like seasoned rice, and that's a good amount of ingredients. Then you have rice and peas. You have that, and then you have like cooked ground food. So things like yam and dasheen and Irish potato and all those ground produce, you know. And you have dumpling, caramel dumpling. hmm So those are the ground food. And then for the meat, you have curried turkey neck, curried chicken foot, um, fish, if I can buy it and actually make it. I have things like mixed vegetable. I'll actually try and get that. Mhm. And also like soup. Soup. Yeah man, some nice soup would be nice to drink one of those days in the week where I just have a soup and I just chill out. Yeah man. So that's the variety of food I'm looking to get. The price tag on that I don't have the exact value as yet, but recently I bought some groceries and it came to around 15,000. Yeah. And that's like enough grocery to cook one set of rice and peas and one set of soup. The way I bought it. So I'm not sure how long though that would actually work last me. But based on that, I can give you an idea of how much it would cost me for about a month of those food and drink. And the reason is because in the summer, now summer is getting hot and stuff, so I've been drinking a lot recently. I've been drinking a lot of drinking a lot of water and stuff like that. So I might even drink more water. But the thing about it, as I said before, from the cost is costly. The cost is very costly, and the podcast is not really bringing up making that much money, and I have to do all kind of stuff. And it's not like I kind of ask my people, say, hey, let's front this cost. I maybe can do it, but I have to give them. It will be. It's not. It's one of those weird costs that I have to. You can't really tell if they actually front it or not. So this is me just giving the draft now and just put it aside so that um I can see how realistic I can front all the this cost and then see how I can actually reach there. So that's for the food and drink now. And then the next thing is the gym pass. So the gym pass is $11,000 the first month, and then 4,000 after. But we're talking about just going for 1 month. So the first month is $11,000. That's what I have to put down. hmm And then shoes, I have to buy shoes, and that's $6,000. And so that's it. And then not only that, now then you have the indirect cost, which is basically water, gas, and light bill. Those are indirect costs, which comes from me like washing clothes and with the washing machine, so water and light. And then you have gas from me cooking and stuff like that. And then storing the food. So that's it from the indirect costs, which I'm not sure. Which varies month to month. So with all that said, basically what the first estimate figure that I have now is $29,000 for the water with the fare plus the gym pass and the shoes plus the food and drink costs which we don't know yet, and then we estimate that grocery price. for the food and drink. To we just put it to $30,000. I put it that number 30,000, but I kind of think it's more. Kind of think it's more, way more. But we're just gonna work with 30,000 for now. But the 29,000 includes the water, the fare, the gym pass, and the shoes. And then the 30,000 is other grocery stuff, which would include the food and drink costs, and yeah, food and drink costs. And then we have some other costs, which is the light, water, gas, and light bill. So that's the cost. So that's the first draft of the G. So ideally, what I am looking for. So right now, the thing that will get me in the gym now, if I get the $11,000 gym pass, I get the $6,000 for the shoes, and I get to buy the 8 case of water, then I get the $6,200 for the fare. I would go into the gym because I could actually get money. I know I could get money to buy food, and I can ask some people them to buy food because that's a more reasonable thing to ask for. But if I get those costs, you would hear me one next episode come and say, "Hey, welcome back to the Frame Myself podcast. First day in the gym and stuff like that." And I give you my personal IG for you to follow so you can see me in the gym. Yeah, man. But that's the first draft. And what I will do now, based on tomorrow's episode, go and think, which I'm saying that, like, like tomorrow I'm gonna put it out, I'm going to get 1 million views. Like, it's going to cover the cost, but I don't say go. But you know, what happened is this episode is basically me just forcing myself because I never feel to do it. I just wanted to. I was more inching towards recording it tomorrow and then just putting it out the next day, but I just wanted to just get it out. But tomorrow I'll put it out and then I just see how that view goes, and then from me sleeping and then going to the next day, because the next day will be kind of me going focusing more on the things for the job application and stuff like that. So as I said before, I'm doing the job mini series, so I have to actually look into that. And with it, funny enough, the job series and thing kind of come together. And with the job series search also costs money. The way how I'm going to try to do it is going to cost money, you know. But the thing about it, if I actually get a job, then I'll have a 9 to 5 and just go there, and then waiting of the first month of the 9 to 5, I'll actually have to get money to actually can go there. So it's a but if I actually get the 9 to 5 job, it can actually cover some of the costs. So it's a good this will be some interesting thing to see how the money will come. You know, when I put things into the atmosphere and all of a sudden the money come to you do it, and then you never know. One of my viewers may actually listen to this and say, you know what, I'm going to start the anchor support now and put him $9, $9.99 every month for this guy to go to the gym. Yeah, man. But you never know still, but yeah. If I actually get the water, the fear, and the gym fasting, you'll hear me say, okay, I gone to the gym and things like that. So look out, look out. It's coming soon. We don't know how soon it's coming. So that's it for this episode. And if you're a person that's interested in going to the gym, also you yourself have a basic idea of so if you want to go to the gym, what you would have to look for is the amount of water you want to drink per day, and then times that by 31 days, and then you get the amount of water you drink for the month, and then divide that by 24 case, because usually 24 case, 24 bottles of water come in a case. Then you have the number of cases of water that you want to buy for the month, and then you just go to the store and check the price of that of one case of water, and then times that by the number of cases, and then you have the number of cases that you have to drink for the month. The next thing now is you need to find where the closest gym where you live to where you live, and how much does it cost for you to go to the gym and then come back. Then they add the price to go and to come together. Then times that by 31, and then you have the fare that you have to pay. Then with the gym, the how much you have to pay to actually get a month membership, and then if any shoes or stuff like that, that that's another cost you have to think about. Then you actually think about food, because that's the most important, food and drink. That's the most important part. Most important part of it is not drink going to the gym and doing the gym. The most important part of it is eating consistent. You have to eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner so that you have nutrients for the body to break down and convert into something. You know, if you're not eating right, if you only can afford to eat maybe like once a day or twice a day, don't try to go to the gym. Don't try to go to the gym. Try to get your money up. Or if you can get a job at the gym, you can maybe do something simple like cardio, but don't do more than much. Maybe like 10-minute cardio or something like that. Or not much. Just do a small amount and then get out and then eat your breakfast and dinner and things like that. But your food to and I think that's something when I actually going to the gym. There are people there that's actually know about these things that will assist you. And that's the benefit of going to the gym rather than doing it yourself. You have some people there that are actually going doing these stuff and then have more insight than you know, based on actually going there longer than you. I can give you more information. So that's my basic first draft now for the gym. And you can take that and then reference it to what you need to do so you have the plan. And the next thing ideally what should be the next episode ideally should be the first draft of this the job search, you know, where I talk about how I'm going to try to tackle this job search thing, you know. So all right, look forward for the next episode.
Well, this is the end of the episode. Thanks for watching and look forward for the next episode. To support this podcast, go to anchor.fm/cssb/support or become a sponsor for this episode. If you have a product that you want to have more exposure, DM me on the Instagram page, Reframing Mindset Podcast, or on Twitter at ReframingP. Either way would help. Thank you regardless for listening, and here's a preview for the next episode.
I'm known as a lot of person, you know. A lot of people know me as different kind of people. You get what I mean? I'm Colin Smith Brooks, the graduate from university with a bachelor in science in biochemistry. You know, I'm Draco Malfoy, the Prestonite, you know, the person that after left leaving Herbert Morrison decides to say, yo, solo, you know, me alone, no victory on my own, no team. Because, you know, Draco Malfoy came from when, after losing the finals, you know, losing the finals, and I became less team reliant, you know. The whole I didn't like the idea of